The Shadow Foreign Office MP, I was going to say minister, he's really the spokesman, has been suspended and the whip will be removed from him. His name is Bambos Charalambos, and he says he's going to cooperate fully and play his part, and he's aware that allegations have been made and will be investigated. He's the Enfield Southgate MP. Now, Mr. Χαράλαμπος was formerly a solicitor, so he knows all about investigations, and he was also formerly the spokesperson for crime and immigration, and it comes just a week after the Labour Party suspended Geraint Davies for allegations of sexual harassment made by a number of different women. And Χαράλαμπος, it's a name I first came across when I was living in Sparta in the south of Greece. I think it's a wonderful name. And Mr. Charalambos, the MP, is actually called Charalambos Charalambos. And he was raised in London, and his parents came not from Greece but from Cyprus. He's named after Agios Charalambos, Saint Charalambos, who was a priest in Asia Minor. And his name means joyful. I mean, it literally means glowing with joy. Joy, the Greek word for joy is chara. Hence, when you meet somebody, you might say hieropoli, and lampo means to shine, from which we get the English word lamp. Shining with joy, glistening with delight. And he was a priest in Asia Minor, and he was martyred at the extreme old age of 113 for refusing to scatter incense in front of the statue of the Emperor Septimus Severus. And he was tortured extensively before his martyrdom. In fact, some stories say that he was tortured so much that he was let off, and then he died just before he was about to be beheaded. But at one point he was being ripped with iron claws, and the person who was doing it, a duke, was so enthusiastic that he slipped and his head turned round some strange way, and he was in agony, and the saint miraculously cured him, and he promptly converted to Christianity. There were sort of 3 or 4 miracles at the time of this torture. And he is the patron saint of farmers. There are stories about snakes disappearing from in front of him, rather like St. Patrick. Patron saint of farmers and of people with disease, people with the plague, people with COVID. And his feast is in February, on the 10th of February. But he's also celebrated at the beginning of Lent. And the diminutive form of Charalambos is Bambis, hence Bambos Charalambos. There we are. Well, he's been suspended, so we wait to see what happens there.